This is how many books I just ordered. Like, I kid you not. There's 14 here. This is a heavy pile. So, I just made a purchase from AbeBooks. I don't know if it's AbeBooks or AbeBooks. But I kind of wanted to do, everybody on my Instagram said they wanted to hear a review, so I wanted to give it. So this is completely unsponsored. This is going to be a full honest review. We are in the sunroom. Evelyn did want to be here while I was recording. The flies are coming back to life, so I apologize if this is echoey and if the flies are buzzing. I thought it would be a cute little change of scenery. So let's get started. I'm going to start with Evelyn's books, and then I did purchase 3 for myself. So, hold on. Okay, so actually, before we dive into the books, I know it can seem quite odd that I just purchased a whole book collection for myself when we could go to the library or something, but we do live in a bald eagle. Sorry. I haven't seen one since we moved in here. We do have a public library, however, the county we live in is not under the county that the public library works. So our public library is kind of weird, and I do miss that about living in the city. You have to be in its county to get a membership, otherwise you have to pay. So it's an atrocious amount of money for us to get a library card, which sucks. We can still use the library, we can go to it, we can use its services and stuff like that. We just cannot take books home, which is why I made the choice to purchase. And I knew I wanted it to be on the eco-friendly side. I knew I wanted it to be frugal because we do not have quite a lot of money to be spending right now. But I also needed books for Evelyn's spring curriculum. We loosely homeschool. She's only 2.5, so I'm not really like pushing school. We just do school every now and again, and school to us is going out and doing things, hands-on museums, reading educational books, that kind of stuff. So it's not like a heavy, strict curriculum or anything like that. So I needed these books for that because we did not quite have books under all of the themes that we were learning about, like snakes and seeds and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's why I made this purchase. Let's go into it. So, all of these books I've used the not great condition, but like decent condition. So this very first one does look like it got damaged, whether or not in transit. Let's see if I can get it. Like you can see that there on the spine. Sorry, I do not know where to be turning this. So that was very disappointing because these are books that I really wanted. These have been on my book list for a while. But this is the only one that was fairly damaged. There is one that had a little bit of highlighting in it, but we'll get to that later. So this book I bought for $8.67 and new it is $12.79. And it's in decent condition. So I think that was really great. I think all of these prices were really great. This Worms book, I bought it for $3.69 and its original price is $5.99. So some of these you're going to be thinking like, I just saved a couple dollars, so what's the difference? And I will get to the pros and cons of my choice in the end. This one, Tiny Seeds by Eric Carle, was $2.59. Originally it's $7.99. Again, another one of the over and under, up and down series. Really wanted these for a collection. I paid $3.99 and its original price is $7.99 new. Some of these do have like library stickers, like they might have come from a library or something before. So this is Are You a Snail? I paid $4.48 for it. Its original price is $6.99. Again, another sticker you can see right there. This is the book Snakes by Gail Gibbons. I paid $6.52 and its original price is $7.99. So I kind of just saved like a couple cents there, but turns out that book was very hard to find. A Seed is Sleepy. There's a whole bunch of books from this collection that I really want. I didn't realize how many there were, but I paid $3, and for the hardcover it's $15.99. For this one it was $7.99. Then we got the Eric Carle, A Very Busy Spider. I paid $3.99. It's originally $14.99. And like I said, everything is in great condition. Oh, I don't know if the sun like makes that too. Like there's no writing on these. You can see that they've been used, but it's not awful, and they're going to get used and loved here anyways. This Usborne, A Big Book of Bugs, $5.89 is what I paid, and its original price is $16.95. On the book it says $14.99, but everywhere online I see $16.95. And this book is freaking awesome. Let me... Like, what? How cool is that? Our daughter sits and stares at this book forever. This is so fun. This is going to be great. And this isn't a book review, this is a books review, so I'm going to save that. If you want me to do a separate book review on like books that we have in our homeschool collection and why we chose them, feel free to leave a comment in the comments below, and I would love to answer that for you. This is A Rainbow of My Own. I paid $4.48 and it's originally $7.99. And then there's a whole other collection of this that I didn't realize. I seen it on the back and now I kind of want more. But this was Birds, Nests, and Eggs. I paid $4.58 and its original price new is $7.95. So that was all of Evelyn's books. I bought 3 for myself. These are books that I've had on my list. Hold on. I've been trying to do ebooks to save 1, money, because ebooks are generally cheaper, and 2, resources. However, there is this conflict with me all the time about having my daughter see me sitting and staring at my electronic device versus seeing me read a physical book. So I do like to have a couple in my collection that I can read on occasion. So I got The Gift of a Happy Mother. This one was such a steal. This was only $1, and new it is $12.95. This in the cover it says $22, but I saw it on Amazon for $12.95. It is kind of like a journal book, like you work as you go, but this is absolutely free of any writing, any highlights. Then I got Hika Baby. I'm part of the Hika Baby community and our Michigan branches, so this is something that I wanted to add to my collection after I've seen it at REI. It's full of adventures to take your kids on, all sorts of stuff. I just noticed some highlighting, but I think that's part of the book. So this is like basically brand new. I paid $3.32, and it is originally $29.99. Like, that's insane to me. Then I also bought I Don't Want to Be an Empath Anymore. This was recommended to me by a close friend. I paid $11.51 for it, and it's originally $14.95. This one does have highlighting in it and some writing, but it stops like a quarter of the way through the book, and it doesn't seem to like distract me at all. So I am kind of disappointed that I paid $11, almost $12 for it, and it does have writing, but otherwise it's in pristine condition. Okay, so handy dandy notebook. So I wrote down some pros and cons. My feet are starting to go to sleep. So, pros. I absolutely loved using this resource to support small businesses because they are listed individually per the business that has them. So they are individually listed. When I say that, I mean like there's some branches of Goodwill that has accounts and they have their books listed on there, and other various stores. It supports thrifting and buying secondhand. Like, you don't always have to buy a brand new book. I know some people prefer it.
It's soap, Mom.
It's soap. Thanks. But to me, I see that as wasting resources. So I prefer to buy our things used. Like this chair you see in the background was bought used. A lot of our stuff is hand-me-downs. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of our stuff is hand-me-downs because we don't want to waste resources. We try to save our money in ways that we can. So yeah, along those lines, it also like saves paper, saves the environment, cutting down less trees because we are using pre-loved books. And then I said before that I'm trying to go to ebooks, so I'm not trying to keep a large collection of books. It's not necessary for me to have our books on display. So the only books I keep are books that I know that I'm going to read again, or that they might be beneficial to share with others while they're visiting, or when Evelyn gets older, to read herself. Otherwise, I will probably put them right back up on a used bookstore. Cons. So some things I didn't like, because they are individually listed per company, they are shipped individually, and not every company has free shipping. So some of those books I had to pay for shipping. Like that, to me, seems very wasteful. So what I found out is AbeBooks is just a source, a site for these companies to list, kind of like eBay, and not like a giant used bookstore like ThreadUp or something where they have all the clothes already and they ship it to you. So having to pay for shipping from multiple places, and the thought of having multiple places burn carbon emissions is just kind of like down. Oh, and not every sender used environmentally friendly packaging. There were quite a few of our books that came in recyclable or compostable materials, which was amazing, and there were some that just came in poly mailers, which I know our recycler does not recycle. Something I also forgot to mention, so with AbeBooks, my entire cost, not including shipping, was $67.71 for 14 books. If I would have bought those all new, I would have paid $178.31. So I saved $110.60. That's pretty huge. But like I said, that doesn't include shipping. So the total amount I did spend was a little higher than that. But overall, I'd say that was worth it. And that makes me want to explore other used book options. We do have, I've mentioned previously in some of my videos, if you are
have to do this, Mom.
Not new here, we do have one Goodwill. Stuff does not move out frequently though. So yeah, this is a great company. Anytime that I talked about them on social media, they had a very quick response time. So I can only imagine that their customer service is as prompt and amazing too. And Evelyn loves to read her books. You love your books, right? Yeah. I overall had a really great experience with this thrifting company. other than those little cons that I said, I will probably be using them again. I have saved a lot of books for later. When you make a cart, you can save them for later, just like you do on Amazon. Some have already sold, so we'll have to find other ones. But it definitely makes me want to explore other thrift book options, and can't wait to get more for our next themes, our next school. So thank you all for watching. If you really like this video and you like these raw reviews, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We post travel content, eco-friendly content. I am a Michigan-based travel and wedding photographer, so I'm also sharing my videos. I have some fun videos planned for this year, and I can't wait to get to it. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time. We'll do it again. 1, 2, 3. Bye!